It's the Ennis Brothers PTCGO. What's going on, y'all? We're going to do a deck today that, well, quite honestly, has completely fallen off the map. Not popular at all, and I guess for good reason. We'll explain the reasons coming up, but here it goes. This bad boy right here, Eternatus VMAX, used to be a powerhouse in the Pokemon world, used to be something that could win tournaments. It's very consistent. And then what happened? Path to the Mother Effin' Peak came out. Oh boy. Rapid Strike Urshifu came out. Oh boy. I mean, these are tough things to mess with, admittedly. That can send every dark Pokemon shivering and shaking in terror. But here we go. Guess what? The pack is eased off when it comes to using Path to the Peak. So maybe we can have a comeback. Then you have Avery. Very, very annoying supporter for a deck like this. Imagine having your 8 Pokemon all the way down to 3. You play enough in this deck to where you can sustain one Avery, and that's about it. Most decks don't play that many. That's what I've found. So, with that said, what can this deck do? So, it's pretty cool. We can play 4 Crobats, which gets us really quick draw and access to what we need. We play 3 Zigzagoons. We play a Hoopa, and by the way, the Zigzagoon is really nice for making the math work on some of these V-Star knockouts. Hoopa, really good when you can take a knockout, or at least do some chip damage, and you only want to have to worry about giving up one prize. We play switches in this deck, so Hoopa makes a pretty good amount of sense. And remember, Dread End does 30 damage for each dark Pokemon. If we're using his ability, we can get it up to 8, plus Eternatus, that's 9. You can do 270 damage with a full bench for only 2 energy. Pretty dope, until your bench gets wiped out. For versatility's sake, the Umbreon VMAX is a big deal. Okay, we're not really playing any bosses in this deck, so Dark Signal is how we're going to get the boss effect and still continue to draw cards every single turn. Ultra Balls and Quick Balls are going to get us the Pokemon we need. We don't mind discarding a little bit of energy. We're not really heavily dependent. And we have a couple Dark Patches in here. We only need a few because really we're only attacking with Eternatus. Every once in a while, Hoopa. Temple of Sinnoh, we had to pick some sort of stadium. I'm going to double down on the special energies. I don't want to get beat by Rapid Strike. I don't want to get beat by the Reggies. I mean, quite a few decks play special energies. So Temple of Sinnoh, do your thing. Bird Keepers are nice when you want to switch out. Once again, the switches are kind of important in this deck. We were running quite a few Averys. Instead, we're switching up. We're only putting 2 in now, and we're going to focus on having a few more Bird Keepers. It's really nice when you're taking damage to switch to a fresh Eternatus. And we also have a Cheryl here. And the reason we can get away with that is because of these Dark Patches. 340 HP, there's not a lot that's going to knock us out in one hit. Huge advantage there. 3 Professor's Research, 4 Marnies. And we can even play some Capture Energy in this deck, which is pretty cool. So, Eternatus, Eternatus. That's going to make sense to Uncle Scotty and Uncle Scotty alone. Here we go. Let's do this. Played about 5 games with this so far. We won 4 out of 5. Beat some of the top decks. Pretty cool deck, and it's a little bit underestimated, but also I get it. With Path to the Peak and especially Avery out there, it's tough to play this deck. You might be able to catch some people by surprise, and that's what we're going to try to do here. Big Shocker going first, kind of important. Ooh, I like having the switch here. I hate starting with the Crobat. That sucks. Okay, give us that extra card. We'll take it. We're playing against Dracozolt. I am very familiar with this deck. I actually really familiar with this. Let's see. Okay. We got the Umbreon. We are cool with that. Okay. So, if we're fortunate, we can knock out this Dracozolt next turn. And that's what we're going to try to do. We're not going to worry about the Cheryl in this matchup. We just want to get a knockout. So let's go for it. Thanks for the early compliment. We're going to keep the switch in hand. We already have an Umbreon down. We're going to go with another Eternatus. Just in case our opponent bosses us, that's why we're keeping the switch around. Goodness. Well, let's see what we got. We're going to keep the energy for now. Just play another Crobat. Remember, we only have 2 left in the deck now. Alright. And I really like this hand. Gosh, let's just stick with it. This is a good hand. What can you say? So if our opponent doesn't put a basic down, it's game over. If they don't Marnie us, it's game over. I have a feeling we could see a Marnie coming. Ooh, a hammer could get the job done. Okay, so there will be no Marnie. So we're going to probably take a knockout. We're going to take the knockout here in this Dracozolt. Oh, wait a minute, what does that do? I forget. Not a big deal. And he didn't get the path to the peak out. That's really what he needed to do. So now we can switch. We really want to get in our Crobat. So how many do we need to knock this dude out? 220 damage. 7 Pokemon in play. We'll do 210. And if one of them is a Zigzagoon, well, that gets the job done right there. Okay, so we need the Crobat. Let's do the Crobat. Play the Hoopa first. And that, my friends, gets the job done. And he gives the smiley face. I love Dracozolt decks, but I play mine with the Inteleon line. So with the Inteleon line, you're more likely to start off with multiple basics, and a situation like that won't happen. That's what we want to do. I mean, I know this goes without saying, but it's a huge advantage going first for a significant number of decks. Amigo Rigo, let's see what you got. waiting for our opponents. He's calling the coin flip. And it's a big decision, I know. Chansey. Shout out to Chansey. Okay. He's gonna take it. Alright. I mean, we're just gonna hope that he's starting off with, I don't know. Something with low HP and we can just switch back. Oh, he's not. Stone Journer. I'm not a fan, bro. Especially with that fighting weakness. I am not a fan. And he plays Avery's as well, so we got to be extremely careful. He also plays Special Energy. Well, we're definitely going to go with a Crobat. Okay, and we have... how many in the deck? We have all 4. Okay. Eternatus. Okay, we got enough there. There's no point in playing the Umbreon in this deck. We have to have the Eternatus. Let's keep it real here. And I might even Ultra Ball for something else, because I don't think the Hoopa is going... I hate to give away a basic. I mean, it probably won't matter this turn, except I do want to maximize the number of cards I draw. Not sure if Temple of Sinnoh is even going to matter in this matchup. We're going to go with the Zigzag. Okay. Just in case, I'm fine with it. Let's go. Let's go. We can Marnie, which I think I'm a big fan of. Even though we have the VMAX, I think I want to Marnie. I think we got to do it. We got to cut our opponent's hand down. The Stone Journer deck is no joke. I'm not a fan of this one. And hopefully we will get a switch. We didn't get a switch. In fact, we didn't get a whole lot. And we need another Crobat out here. We've already done one this turn, so we're just going to stick with what we got. See what next turn will give us. I mean, with the Marnie, we can get a fresh set of cards. We still got 3 switches in the deck. He doesn't have the VMAX, so that Marnie was very effective. So if we can get the switch, I think we can end this one early once again. Guard press. What does that do again? 20 less damage, so we got to do a 220 attack. Okay. And oh boy, okay, so we have a chance to be very aggressive here. And I think we're going to take it. I think we have to. Let's just go with it. Let's try to get this win. God, we're still not going to get the Eternatus. We didn't come up with an Eternatus VMAX or an Ultra Ball, so the risk did not, I repeat, did not pay off. At least we have a Marnie. But goddamn, this is pretty lame. And I'm going to put the energy here. What a rough start. I play the odds game in this deck, meaning there's no evolution incense. I got the Ultra Balls. Shit. Okay, well. That might be game over, folks. I hate to sound dramatic here, but in all seriousness, the one thing is, if we can get back-to-back Eternatus VMAXs out here, then we're looking good. So we have to make it happen this turn. And I think it's going to require... Do we play the Zigzagoon now? I think we do. Damn it. Alright, so we got the Ultra Ball. So we're going to have... We can get a decent sized hit. That's all I'll say. I have to have an energy, don't I? Okay. Damn it. All we're going to be able to do is, what, 180 here? He's going to be able to heal himself. So we'll see how this goes. If he doesn't heal himself, we're looking okay. But we need another VMAX. So he's going to knock us out. Tails. Ah, shit. Tails. Oh my god. If he gets it below... Wow. Remember, we can only do 270. Best case scenario. Okay. Best case scenario is 270. So he's going to Avery us right now. That's not the worst Avery in the world, believe it or not. Ah, shit. Now it's the worst Avery. I don't know if I dare put up another Eternatus at the moment. The fighting weakness. Oof. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, so this is what we do. We mean look it. For 30. Shit. Honestly, we're gonna have to hope he doesn't have any healing cards, or else it's game over. The 30 damage gives us the math to pull it off. Oh shit, no, it's not gonna matter. He only has one prize left. Damn. Well, it was nice knowing you. We're gonna go out with a blaze of glory. 30 damage. Stonejourner is a beast, y'all. Straight up beast. And I don't think this is necessary. I hate it when they're essentially trolling you. Like, come on now. Okay, let's do one more. Game number 3. Volvo C. Let's see what Volvo C is coming out with. I hope it's a Mew. I have a slight advantage if that's the case. Sure. We do have the Bird Keeper. Yeah. Let's go for it. I mean, he's giving all signs that this is a Mew VMAX deck. Let's see what happens. And it is definitely not. Fair enough. We like having these out. Damn, I hate to discard the Umbreon VMAX. I really hate to discard a Bird Keeper and a Marnie. But, oh boy, gotta make a decision here. Especially what if he bosses us, but I think we're gonna roll with it and keep the Marnie in play. We gotta fill up this bench. And hope we can get another Umbreon VMAX out for the boss effect. Jesus. All these Marnies, huh? Alright. And we didn't get any energies. That's a problem. What a waste of a turn. So that's 13 cards we just went through. Not a single energy. That, my friends, is rough. Jesus. Not quite sure how I feel about that one, but do I want to evolve the Umbreon right now? He wants to get this into the discard pile. We're not going to let it happen. He's going to want to play. Well, first let's put the capture energy down. Oof. Actually, I hadn't thought of this aspect of it. No, this is fine. Damn, if we had the dark patch, we could have attacked this turn. But we do not. I think we're just going to stick with it because we got the Bird Keeper. For next turn, we got a Quick Ball. Yeah, let's just keep it as is. Palkia, well known, well thought of as the best deck in the format. So let's see what we can do against this thing. Definitely a fair fight. There's no weaknesses involved in this deck. These decks battling each other. Irida. Let's see what she goes with. The Greninja makes sense. They want to get some energy in the discard pile, first and foremost. So Greninja should get 1. He's going to need a second one in there in order to attack, or you can manually place one and then use the ability. Very interesting. Path to the Peak. Jerk. Not a fan of that. Okay. How many of these? One temple. Easy. Jeez. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're gonna have to get. I think we'll go with the. We're gonna get rid of the dark energy. Okay. So now we're gonna have 8 in play, which is enough to do the knockout. But the Zigzagoon is gonna ping the other one. Okay, and he's gonna path to the Pika's next turn. Bring us down to a 5 bench, which is fine. We'll deal with it. And I don't think there's anything else to be done right now, so let's take a knockout. Let's see all the 2 cards we get for our prizes. It'd be really nice to have a stadium. No. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Marnie here. But here's the thing. His Palkia, if he puts the Path to the Peak, then his Palkia will be limited with the damage output. And he probably is thinking that, well, I mean, I can do some crazy damage right now if I keep his 8-man bench out. So he's probably thinking about, does he want to be selfish or not? The Palkia V-Star attack is pretty dope. And I bet he's going to try to knock out this Eternatus. Because the only way he's going to do it is to not play the Path to the Peak. Interesting. So now he's... I actually don't really know. Yeah, he gets the knockout right here. But this is a selfish move because what, you don't think the Eternatus is just going to come up and knock you right back out? I mean, absolutely that's what's going to happen. So he's in a pickle right here, and I think maybe he just now realized it. And maybe he just says screw it and goes conservative and puts the path down. Nope. Wow. He's going to come to regret that one. I'm not really sure what the heck he was thinking. But to each their own, as they say. We're going to fill up this bench real quick. Sure, we'll put the Eternatus down. I really want to... Okay, we already have an Umbreon. That's good. We want to keep that. We can do... Put down the Zigzagoon, we do 270. Doesn't really matter. We might try to take out this guy. Let's just do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Wish we could have had the Marnie, because he's for sure going to path us now. But that's okay. And let's do it. why the Zigzagoons are very important. And now, probably the most important thing is going to be, he's going to have to play a Palkia. And when he does, we need to boss it up immediately. So there you have it. We need, let's see, 7 won't cut it. We have one more Zigzagoon, but we're probably going to have to get rid of it. So we're going to need to, when he plays the path, it's going to reduce our bench size by 3. So we're going to need to put 2 more basics down. Can we even do that? I think I did a count and we had, what, like 22 basics? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, we should have enough in deck to pull it off. So that's what we're going to try to do. We got the Ultra Ball in our hand. If he doesn't Marnie us, we're actually looking pretty good. And by the way, I am counting on us getting one of our stadiums coming up. Temple of Sinnoh, we got 3 of them left. 21 cards. I think we're going to get one. And I'm curious if he's not playing the path on purpose because he thinks he's going to be able to just do a one-hit KO on us. Is that what this is? Okay, Tool Jammer will do absolutely nothing in this matchup. Not really sure what that's all about. So he wants to attack with the Inteleon this turn? Maybe? He's got to play the path, doesn't he? Okay, that's fine. Okay, there's the path. Let's get rid of... Keep the Hoopa. Ooh, big play right there. Can't even lie. The draw is going to really determine. Okay. Unless we get a supporter, which we do not. Not a whole lot to be done. So right now, his move, I mean, that's looking damn good. Pretty much saved the day. So with the full bench, how much can Palkia do? 260? Yep, 260. What a clutch Roxanne. Man, that's a perfect example of really the powerful... Alright, the power of a Roxanne, but the power of a Roxanne in an Inteleon deck specifically. People toss these Roxannes in random decks and it's just not gonna do anything. Interesting. Evolution Incense, so there's something in the deck that they want. Maybe it's energy. Okay, here we go. It's our time to shine, y'all. Let's get it. Dude. Damn it. All he needs is a boss. Easy, buddy. Okay, we're we're gonna dark patch onto something. What even makes sense right now? I'm really not even sure what I even want to dark patch onto. In case I need a retreat, maybe? I don't know. Let's go, Crobat. 5 cards. Oh, he's got a path out. I fucking forgot about it. And I can't even get the damn knockout here. Oh, I can't. Never mind. All he needs is a boss, though. Boy, he shut me down. And what did we talk about? If he has the boss, it's alright. He's got the cross switchers. Good game. Good game. Good game. Well, there you have it. Basically, that time our Eternatus fell victim to exactly what we talked about was out there. All right, that Palkia deck is widely known as the best deck in the format. You saw why. It utilizes Inteleon that can get it whatever it needs when it needs it, and it can do major damage. But look at that. We almost won that game, surviving an Avery and a Path to the Peak. And what really killed us in the end was a Roxanne. And it's a shame that I couldn't pick up that stadium when I needed it. Path to the Peak, boy oh boy oh boy. So that combination, that one Avery, but really the Path to the Peak with the Roxanne is what got the job done. So, and that's why Eternatus, as good as it is not really viable as a contender in a tournament right now, at least. And that's all I got for you. This has been another Inesperado PTCGO presentation. Good night, y'all.